welcome to our key list. Today we're going to check out the latest watch from Apple called Apple Watch Ultra 2, and then we're going to check out what you can do with this watch. I would say first of all we check out the alarm clock, and this feature is really cool and it just vibrates. So let's see how it looks. Yeah, there we go. So now you can say, okay, I want to slumber, or you can choose to stop the alarm clock. So that's a good option, just to stop it now. What else can you do with this Apple Watch? And as you can see, when it's dark outside, the color in the background is red, and then you can choose between all the sport modes. So you can wander, you can do yoga, you can do like kickboxing, and yeah, you can dance, tai chi. So you see, you have a lot of options that you can choose if you want to start your workout. And now we just did like, let's do a little bit going outside, and now we're checking out how it looks if you do a little walk. A few minutes later you can see all the data. So for example, you can see your heart rate, you can see also how much calories you took, and as well, if you want to check it later in the Heart app from Apple, you can see where you were. So therefore you know exactly where you have gone, and you see how far it was. So that's also really interesting, because usually if you just walk and you don't care, you don't even, you say, yeah, I don't care because I just walk. But now when you walk with the Apple Watch, you see where you're going and also how much calories it always took from one point to the other. So if you're a gym guy on just liking like all your datas, that's gonna be a cool feature. Additionally, you have a calendar here. You can choose between a daily calendar here and also switch around to the monthly calendar. I think that's really also something I love about that product, because you can do a to-do list and afterwards you just check like if you're in the right, let's say, timeline, and therefore that calendar is really cool. With this app, the Apple Watch always takes the volume from the environment, and then it tells you if it's too loud for your ears, it's gonna immediately give you an alarm. And also the calculator, as we know from the iPhone, and also a walkie-talkie that you can use if you want. How long does it take to charge an Apple Watch Ultra 2? And therefore we just did the test. So let's say we started almost half of the battery and then we loaded it up, and as you can see, it took us almost 40 minutes to fully charge it, and for, let's say, an empty battery, it takes you 1 hour for full charge. Now that we have the Apple Watch tested for 4 weeks, you want to see maybe also the heart rate app, and this is really interesting because you can see here at the moment that I have, I think, 66 BPM, and then also you can see also if you're stressed, this is going up, or if I am sleeping, then it's really low. So that's really good to know, and you're gonna learn a lot about your stress level here as well. And if you wear it and while you're sleeping, you can also see your, like we've seen before, the volume of your surroundings. And then as well you can see, and that's pretty interesting if you wear it by night, because if you want to sleep, let's say every day in the same timeline, this device is going to remind you 1 hour before you're going to sleep that you probably should go to sleep. And that's really cool if you say, hey, I want to do this, let's say sleep every day at the same timeline. And additionally, we have seen also that you can do a lot of other stuff here. So there is again the action button on the left side that you can use if you want to, just directly go into your sport. And here you can see also the battery life. That's a little bit tricky, that you need to go to the settings to find out the battery life. And as well, You can see also a lot of other data, like what you need to do if you want to properly keep your Apple Watch in a good shape. And it's waterproof, so we tested it out. We took it to the shower once or twice, and therefore that product is really good. Alrighty, what else can you do with this Apple Watch? And as you can see, you can choose to write your friends back with this little keyboard here. So it's not so easy, but it's possible if you say, hey, I don't want to take my smartphone now out of my, I don't know, backpack or wherever you have it. Here you can listen to audiobooks, or if you want to record something, you can do that directly with, let's say, one tap here, and you can record. That's pretty cool. If you say you're going to do something with the stopwatch and you say, hey, I'm in the kitchen and now I need to wait, let's say 10 minutes for my pizza, you can use also this feature. So therefore you don't need to take other stuff like this manual stopwatch that we usually know. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And additionally, it has such a dive mode here. So if you go into the water, you can use that dive option. So it shows you maybe how deep you are. We didn't test it now because it's a little bit cold out here. Hey, thank you very much for joining our channel. If you liked that video, just hit the bell and let us know what you think about that Apple Watch Ultra 2, and would you recommend it, or would you buy it, or you already have it. We wish you all the best with the note taking, or if you want to record something, and see you next time. Bye bye.